Yo guys, what is going on? My name's Elite Piggy and welcome guys to another episode of Daily Vlogs with Elite Piggy. Today guys, we are going to be talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 3's beta, and I'm going to be talking about things I did not like about the game, things I did like about the game, tweaks, fixes, all sorts of stuff about the beta that need to get fixed for the final release. But all I'm going to say guys is I am really pumped up for Call of Duty Black Ops 3, the full release of the game. Keep in mind guys, the Black Ops 3 beta was multiplayer only, but keep in mind, multiplayer isn't that good this year, which I think it will be pretty good when I'm going to be talking about this video here. We have campaign and zombies, which is the best thing to look forward to in any Treyarch game, so we'll be definitely looking forward to that. So hopefully you guys are all pumped up, and if you guys have not noticed yet, I am in a slightly different spot here. I'm actually behind where all the magic happens, my gaming setup, doing a little bit different of a camera angle, guys. Eventually what I'm going to be doing, it behind me, my two monitors there, I have like a logo stand up, so you have a little bit more of a scenery to look at when I'm talking here. But other than that guys, hopefully you guys enjoy the new camera angle. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Alright guys, let's go ahead and talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Alright guys, so for the first things that need to get fixed in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, I know this is a beta, but that was the perfect time for Treyarch to resolve some issues. The first thing needs to get fixed is the flinch. Now, for those of you who do not know, basically what flinch is when you're trying to shoot someone, when you're aiming down sights through like a sight, the iron sight, whatever kind of sight you're aiming at, and they're shooting at you, your gun's going to kick up like crazy. And what that does is basically throws you off target, and then you're not going to have any chances of survival. The only time you'll have chances of survival is when your gun's kicking up that much, is if you're the one who had the first shot on the enemy, or the first two shots. If you had the first shot at all, that's the only time you're really going to have the chance of survival. So what I'm getting at here is, since there's no more toughness in Call of Duty Black Ops 3, like there was in, I believe, anywhere from like Modern Warfare 3 on, you're screwed. You're basically screwed. So the flinch needs to get turned down a little bit because there's no toughness that's already built in. Flinch is already built in. I really feel like, honestly, if they could do this, I really feel like they should just bring toughness back, but have it built into the game where you don't have to run a perk, or at least nerf it down a little bit. That's what I think. So, a lot of my friends when I was playing with them said, "You fear White Tiger, fear that guy." Actually, I never did. Fear that guy. Sorry, Ethan. And fear Evo. We both agree that that needs to get nerfed big time because it is a little bit too much. And you know what? It kind of sucks sometimes. Especially with the assault rifles, some assault rifles that aren't as good. It kind of sucks when you're not on target right away. And I have horrible accuracy, so that's something that definitely needs to get nerfed. But tell me what you guys think. Tell me what you guys have thought of that. But that's what I think that's the number one thing that needs to get nerfed. The next thing that needs to get nerfed are black hats. Now, if you guys don't know what black hats are, basically you can aim those things up at UAVs, it'll hack them, and it'll destroy them. Same with your equipment, everything. They are so overpowered in this game. They're actually ridiculous at how quick they can actually hack something and remove it, whether it be aircraft or equipment. It's absolutely insane how quickly you can hack things with them. It's horrible, and you can do it constantly. It's literally as soon as you call up something, if someone's got a black hat hunt, it's gone. So those things get it nerfed big time. They should probably slow down the time it takes to hack. And Black Ops 2 had black hats, and they were never a big problem. They should bring the same speed back as hacking as it was in Black Ops 2. So that's another thing that needs to get nerfed. The next equipment that needs to get nerfed are concussions and flashbangs. Damn, those suckers are freaking overpowered as hell. They last at least 10 seconds if you get flashbang right next to you. They last a long ass time. You cannot move, you cannot see anything for that 10 seconds. It's literally your mind's blurred and you're dead if you get anywhere in the vicinity of one. So you're basically dead. So these are going to get nerfed a little bit. I think the amount of time you're stunned or flashed needs to get reduced, or reduce the effect on the screen a little bit at least, so you can at least move around a little bit more, or you're able to see more. So one of the two, it definitely needs to get fixed because almost everyone in the Call of Duty community was complaining about this one. So this is a no-brainer that needs to get fixed. The next things that need to get nerfed for sure are the crossbow specialist. I don't know, I can't remember what it's called, but that needs to get nerfed. It's way too overpowered. I understand it's a specialist, but you know, all specialists are actually really overpowered in a way. What I think they should do is actually reduce the time it takes to get the specialist, because all of them are really overpowered in a way. But the crossbow one especially is probably the most overpowered one, so that definitely needs to get nerfed down a little bit. I think they should reduce the time it takes for you to like reload the crossbow, so at least people can at least get payback on enemies right away. If that makes any sense at all, I'm not too sure. I don't know how they would really nerf it, but or reduce the time it takes to reload, or reduce like the damage, they can get hit markers on it possibly. They need to reduce that down. I know they reduced the war machine specialist a little bit down, so you get 2 less grenades. That was a big thing that was really overpowered. Like, you could dominate almost everyone on hardpoint if you're playing hardpoint in that game. It was absolutely ridiculous. So those are some things that need to get nerfed. Specialists are overpowered as hell. I think they need to reduce the amount of time it takes to get them. With overcharge on, you can get those things at least 5 to 6 times per game. And imagine if you had the specialist on, or the I don't know what's called, like the zap one where you can like zap enemies with. Think about how many times they'll get them in the game and just wreck enemies. It's ridiculous. So definitely need to reduce the time it takes to get them, or reduce the amount of times you can get them per game. So, or just nerf the specialists themselves. So that's what I think about the specialists. Connection. It's always been an issue. Even when it's perfect, it's always been an issue. Black Ops 3 beta, surprisingly, connection was flawless when I was playing. It was pretty dang good. But they do need to fix a few like minor things, obviously do some tweaks to it, because sometimes what they have in this game now is they have like a ping monitor where it shows like your ping in game. Some like normal ping is like anywhere from 30 to 50, sometimes like even 10 or lower, you know, 0 to 50 at least. I was spiking somewhere between 200 to 300 at times, so that's definitely something that needs to get fixed. Like little tweaks with the connection need to get fixed. But other than that, the connection just for beta, that was pretty good. Like, it was definitely way better than Black Ops 2, and it was almost on point with Advanced Warfare, because Advanced Warfare doesn't lag very much, unless I'm wrong, because I don't play Advanced Warfare very much, but it doesn't seem like it lagged as much as it was going to. So that's definitely pretty good. So kudos to Black Ops 3 for fixing those things. Alright guys, now let's talk about the most important factor of this game, things that need to get nerfed, and these are guns. So there are a lot of guns that need to get nerfed, and a lot that need to be buffed. So I never got a chance to play with every single gun in the beta, but I can tell you this for a fact. The Razorback SMG and the MAA-7, which is the new MAA-1 from Black Ops 2, these two guns need to get nerfed. Big time nerf. They are probably some of the most overpowered guns in the game. And starting with the Razorback SMG, this thing is like a freaking assault rifle practically. Like, you can literally outgun most assault rifles if you're accurate at medium to long range. It's ridiculously overpowered. So the Razorback SMG definitely needs to get a damage decrease and a range decrease, or one or the other, something like that. It definitely, range and damage need to get fixed big time with that weapon. The next thing that needs to get nerfed is the MAA-7, which I said is the new MAA-1. This gun is ridiculously overpowered. You can literally one-shot, sometimes two-shot, you can one-shot headshot or two bursts at any range with this gun. It's literally overpowered. They need to increase the amount of bursts it takes to kill, or reduce the time it takes to burst at least, something like that. And they also need to reduce, the damage definitely needs to get reduced. Range is not a problem because it's assault rifle, it should have decent range. But that needs to get fixed big time. So for nerfing guns, not too much. Buffs, all of the other SMGs need a slight buff. I never got a chance to really play with a lot of them. I know the Weevil is really underpowered, but it's got good range though. The Weevil's got good range, but it's definitely really underpowered. So it definitely needs a little bit of damage increase. But here's the thing though. Do they really need to tweak these guns? Because they're already pretty balanced enough. I'm just thinking maybe they need to tweak them a little bit. But SMGs have always been, you know, underpowered. But I feel like if you want to at least try and kill someone at medium range using an assault rifle, I feel like the damage on every one of them, the SMGs, needs to go up a little bit. But that's just what I think. That's just what I think. Honestly, it's completely up to Treyarch what they're going to do there, but that's what I think. The LMGs, the Dingo is really overpowered if you're going to be playing tactically. By tactically, I mean not camping, but sitting back a little bit and moving around tactically. That's what I mean by tactically. This gun needs a slight damage increase, I'd say a little bit. and a decreased range. I think that'd be a really good balance for that gun. Other than that, I think that was the only LMG in the game, and I think it was pretty decent. Shotguns, the new Remington remake needs a nerf. I feel like it's a little bit too overpowered. The other shotguns need a slight buff. Other than that, I'm not too sure. I think with all the weapons, I think they did a really good job balancing them all. Obviously, we'll have to see how time goes on, but balancing will never be perfect with guns. But the MAA7 and the Razorback SMG, that assault rifle and that SMG definitely need to get nerfed. They are ridiculously overpowered, so those two definitely need to get nerfed. Hopefully you guys have all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, please smash the like button in the face. I would really, really appreciate that. If you guys want to see more videos and keep updated, please hit that subscribe button. You will also earn your spot in the Piggy Squad. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, guys. I have links in the description below for that, so please go check them out. But other than that, guys, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you guys are so pumped for the release of Black Ops 3. I am. I love Call of Duty so much. And this year it looks fantastic. Remember, we have more than multiplayer to look forward to. We have Treyarch Zombies, which is excellent. And Black Ops 2's campaign has been pretty good. So, we're excited to see what Black Ops 3 gives us. But hopefully you guys have all enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.